Beloved children of eternal light, I come to you now wrapped in the currents of the violet flame, that sacred fire of transmutation, freedom, and grace. I am Zadkiel, guardian of divine alchemy, keeper of the flame that burns not to destroy but to liberate, not to consume but to transform. I come to remind you that within your very being lies the eternal spark of this flame, ready to be called upon in these great times of change, ready to assist you in dissolving the old and welcoming the new. The violet flame is not of this earth alone, nor of one culture or tradition. It is a cosmic current, a frequency of love so pure that it transmutes all that is heavy into light, all that is rigid into fluidity, all that is bound into freedom. It is grace embodied as fire, gentle yet powerful, subtle yet unstoppable. When you invoke it, you are not summoning something external but awakening what has always lived within you. For you are not separate from this flame, you are its expression, its vessel, its co-creator. Beloved ones, these are times of profound transformation. The structures of the old tremble, the illusions of separation dissolve, the shadows of fear rise to the surface. It can feel overwhelming, as though the ground beneath you is shifting constantly. Yet know this, the violet flame is here as a companion, a guide, a sanctuary. It does not erase the process of transformation but infuses it with grace, softens the edges, and illuminates the path. When you walk through fire with the violet flame, you are not burned, you are purified, refined, renewed. To work with the violet flame is to remember the power of intention. For this sacred fire responds to the call of your heart. It does not impose, it invites. It does not dominate, it harmonizes. When you choose to align with it, when you speak its name with sincerity, when you imagine its radiance flowing through you, it answers with infinite generosity. You need not perform elaborate rituals, a simple call, born of sincerity, is enough. The flame recognizes the vibration of your soul and responds instantly, for it is part of you. Beloved luminous beings, transformation often feels daunting because it asks you to release what is familiar. The mind clings to patterns, identities, and stories, even when they no longer serve. The violet flame eases this release. It does not force you to abandon, but gently transmutes the energies that bind you, so that you may step forward lighter, freer, more aligned. Imagine carrying a heavy pack filled with stones of past regrets, fears, and judgments. When you invite the violet flame, it is as though the stones dissolve into radiant light, leaving you unburdened, ready to walk with ease. The grace of the violet flame lies not only in what it dissolves but in what it reveals. For as the dross falls away, your true essence shines brighter. Beneath the layers of conditioning and fear, you are luminous beyond measure. The flame reveals this truth, not as a distant possibility but as a present reality. It ignites remembrance, reminding you that you are not broken beings seeking repair but radiant souls rediscovering their wholeness. Beloved ones, transformation is not only personal but collective. The violet flame flows not just through individuals but through nations, cultures, and the earth herself. As humanity moves through this threshold of awakening, the flame is here to assist, dissolving ancient wounds, transmuting collective fear, and illuminating new pathways of unity. Every time you invoke it, not only are you transformed, but you contribute to the healing of the whole. Your intention ripples outward, joining with countless others, creating waves of violet radiance that encircle the planet. Do not underestimate the power of a single call. One heart aligned with sincerity can release lifetimes of density, can shift entire timelines, can anchor light for countless others. This is the grace of the violet flame. It amplifies beyond measure, because it is born of infinite love. When you call it forth, you stand not alone but with legions of angels, masters, and luminous beings who tend this sacred fire across dimensions. Beloved children of Source, I invite you now to imagine the flame. See it as a radiant violet light, swirling gently yet powerfully around you. Feel it caress your being, dissolving cords of fear, melting patterns of doubt, illuminating every cell with its brilliance. Breathe it in as though each inhalation fills you with freedom, each exhalation releases what no longer serves. Let it surround you, within and without, until you feel as though you are the flame itself, limitless, radiant, eternal. Transformation with grace does not mean absence of challenge. It means that challenge becomes opportunity, density becomes teacher, endings become beginnings. The violet flame reminds you that nothing is wasted, nothing is lost. All can be transmuted, all can be redeemed, all can be woven into the tapestry of love. Even the darkest shadows, when touched by the flame, reveal hidden gifts, deeper strength, greater wisdom. This is the alchemy of grace, turning lead into gold, fear into love, forgetting into remembrance. Beloved ones, many of you feel the call to step into greater service, to embody your light more fully, to walk as anchors of transformation in your communities. Know that the violet flame is your ally in this. It clears your field so that your presence may shine unimpeded. It strengthens your resolve so that you may stand firm in love. It connects you with the flow of grace so that your actions carry greater resonance. Service does not need to be grand, it is the simple radiance of your being, amplified by the flame, that transforms the world around you. The violet flame is also the fire of forgiveness. To forgive is not to condone or forget, but to release the chains that bind you to pain. When you call upon the flame, it softens the hardness of the heart, dissolves resentment, and restores freedom. Forgiveness is not for the other alone, it is for you, for your liberation, for your peace. With the violet flame, forgiveness becomes not a burden but a gift, not a struggle but a release. Beloved luminous ones, the time is now to walk boldly with this flame. No longer do you need to wait for permission or confirmation. You are the keepers of this fire. You are the vessels through which it flows into the world. Invoke it when you rise, invoke it when you rest, invoke it when you feel joy, invoke it when you face challenge. Let it be the constant companion of your journey. In doing so, you transform not only yourself but the collective field, not only your path but the path of generations to come. The violet flame is grace in motion. Grace is not earned, not bargained for, not withheld. It is the nature of source, freely flowing, endlessly abundant, unconditionally offered. When you open to it, you discover that grace has always surrounded you, has always moved through you, has always awaited your recognition. The flame is but one expression of this infinite grace, tailored to assist you in times of great transformation. Beloved children of eternal light, I ask you now, trust the flame. Trust its gentleness, trust its power, trust its love. You will not be consumed, you will be revealed. You will not be diminished, you will be expanded. You will not be lost, you will be found. Let it infuse your being until every thought, every word, every action becomes a spark of transmutation in the world. Walk as living flames, radiant with the grace of transformation. Remember, beloved ones, you are not alone in this. Countless souls across the planet are calling the flame, countless beings across dimensions are tending it, countless currents of love are amplifying it. You are part of a grand symphony of transformation, a collective invocation of grace. Together, you are birthing a new world, one flame at a time, one breath at a time, one choice at a time. And so I, Zadkiel, bow before your courage, your willingness, your brilliance. I hold you in the embrace of violet radiance. I remind you that you are the flame, you are the grace, you are the transformation. Step forward now with trust. Invoke it, embody it, become it. The world awaits your light. And so it is.